What's up, all you legends? Welcome back to part 9 of our Dark Worship walkthrough. In the previous video, we battled our rival and a mysterious trainer, Trainer Elaine. He had a crazy Mega Charizard X. It was a super tough battle, and we also made it to Capri City, which is the snow city. We came across some amazing water and ice-type Pokemon. We also got HM Surf from defeating our rival. And I did realize that we made our way to Capri City, which was the city we were not supposed to go to. We did miss one before Capri City. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to backtrack a little bit and go to the little island that we missed. And then once we have completed that island, we'll go back to Capri City. So now, yes, we need to go to Sufokia Town, which is like a little island town that's hidden away. You've got to go through this cave to reach it. And in the undercave, we can find all of these Pokemon hiding here. So there are some really cool ones, especially Larvitar. We also did find out in Capri City that the gym leader had been kidnapped. So when we do return there, we're going to have to try find these Dark Worship members and see if we can rescue the gym leader. Okay, we just made it through the cave, and it looks like we have found the city we were supposed to come to first. So we're going to heal our Pokemon. We're going to do a little bit of exploring, see if there's a gym on this island, and if there are any side quests that we need to complete. This island looks really cool. I like the design of it, and that you got to reach it through a cave. It's really unique. Okay, so this guy says Sufokia Town is a wonderful place to live. It looks very peaceful here. And in this building there are some kids playing, so nothing too useful there. And here some people are chilling on the beach. Looks like they're enjoying their time. Here's the fisherman, and it looks like there's a big lighthouse there. And the fisherman gives us a good rod. He's happy that we have visited Sufokia Town, so he's rewarded us with a good rod. We'll be able to do some fishing and catch some better Pokemon now. And there's one more little house here that we haven't explored. And this guy says he can teach us the move Draco Meteor, which is one of the strongest Dragon-type attacks. So that's pretty useful if you have any Dragon-type Pokemon. Maybe try learn that TM, or come back later on in the game. Might be very useful down the line. Okay, now we've got this lighthouse to explore. There are a couple trainers here to battle, and we'll see where we end up once we make our way to the top. Never step in here like this. Okay, I don't know what that was about. And we had a tough tag team battle. It looks like there are kings, maybe the kings of this town, the king and queen. Okay, so he's saying thank you, and he wants to give us the DexNav. Okay, so we got the DexNav. That's gonna help us a ton, so that's a huge milestone. With the DexNav, you can actually search and find a specific Pokemon that you want. So by doing that, you can try and encounter stronger Pokemon that you are looking for, like 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. So this will make catching Pokemon, strong Pokemon, a lot easier. It's a huge milestone. The only milestone left that we need is to try figure out how to EV train our Pokemon. We haven't reached any point in the game for that yet. And here the Royal Ino has asked us if we can find 10 empty shells. And once we do, we can come back and talk to them, and we will get a Mega Ring, or we will be able to Mega Evolve. So that's a huge plus. We can use Z-Power moves already, But if we can find 10 shells, we'll be able to Mega Evolve. We'll get the Mega Ring. So we need that. We need to do that. That will help us in super tough battles. So we're gonna leave the cave and go back to the area outside where there's all the little islands that we can surf about. In the last video, I showed you guys a few areas where there are shells on the beaches and things. So we're gonna go back there and see if we can find all 10 shells. It does take a little bit of time, but it's actually not too difficult. So as you can see here on the beach, all of these little shells lying here, some of them will have empty shells, others won't. We did pick up one already. So that's what you need to do. You just need to go search all the little areas for the shells. And once you have picked up 10 of them, we can go back, talk to the royals. There, we just picked up a second and a third. So we already got 3 out of 10. 4 out of 10. We're almost halfway there already. And then we can go talk to the royals and get our Mega Ring. Then once we've got our Mega Ring, we'll go back to Capri City and try save the gym leader. I really want to battle the next gym leader and get our next gym badge. We are making good progress in the game. So here you even have to go back to the Route 7 and 8 and search the beach on Route 8. There are empty shells, I think 2 empty shells in that little area. But we're just about done now, and then finally I think there's an empty shell on the beach here that leads to Capri City, just by the cave. So there, we've already picked up, I think, 10 empty shells. Now we can make our way back to the island city and talk to the royals, and let's get our Mega Ring. Well done, Flips, you managed to collect all 10 empty shells. Give them here. We hand over the shells, and we get the Mega Ring. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so now we can Mega Evolve our Pokemon in battle. I'm very eager to try that out. I think that's definitely going to give our team a little boost in battle. Because Z-Power moves you can only use once in battle, and it's like one strong attack. But with Mega Evolving, your Pokemon generally Mega Evolve for 3 turns. So it gives you a massive boost in battle. 3 turns of higher defense and stronger attacks. Okay, now we'll skip back to Capri City, and we are going to the northeast direction of the town. And here we've come across Ronan, and he said he can't let us pass through. And he asks us to help us with something. So he said a guy came here and challenged him to a battle, and the battle was tense, but the other guy won. And Ronan says he thinks he cheated, so he wants to punish that trainer. I think his ego is bruised because he lost. And he said we can find this trainer on Route 7. So unfortunately we can't make it past yet. We can't try save the gym leader. We first have to go and find this trainer that apparently cheated. And I'm guessing we have to battle him. And wow, you can even find Glaceon in that area. Some cool Pokemon to catch there. So now, I guess we gotta surf all the way back to Route 7, which is quite far, quite a backtrack. But at least we are training our Pokemon up. When we do rescue the gym leader, we should be ready. Okay, and here we've come across Callisto, and he said he will teleport us there, basically. So that will speed up the process. We don't have to go all the way through the cave and all the way surfing across. Well, that's really useful. That's nice. I thought it was going to be a long backtrack, but it wasn't too bad. Now we have to try and find this mysterious trainer that apparently cheated to defeat that ice skier guy. And I wonder if he's a strong a strong trainer or not. Okay, now that we have Surf, there are areas that we haven't explored yet that we went past earlier on in the game. So here on Route 7, we're just surfing down this little river stream area, and we've picked up some cool items. I should actually do a backtrack and go all the way back to the beginning, Route 1, and see what else we can collect using Surf. But maybe I'll wait until we get Rock Climb, because we did miss a ton of Mega Stones that you can only get using Rock Climb. But Backtrack is definitely in order. Okay, we found a hidden cave here, and it looks like a power plant. I wasn't expecting to find a power plant here. This is very random, but very cool. Again, we can battle some of the power plant engineers, and we can find some cool electric-type Pokemon in here. Well, I need my Pokemon to be stronger, so we might as well take on a few trainers. And this guy said he will give us an Ampharocyte if we give him a few items that we received from the lady earlier. So make sure you bought some of those. It's like a food item from the old lady before we reached a Basco Town or something. A Baco Town. In this power plant, you've got to click on these little switches to turn off the electric barrier. But once you reach that one, it doesn't work, so there must be like a combination. And yes, if you go back to one of the previous switches and turn that back on again, then it will unlock that barrier. So there is a little combination trick. You do have to turn them off, turn them off, turn them off, go back, and then turn one on, and then it will unlock the route for us. And here it looks like we've reached the final power plant area, and there's a bunch of electrode charging. And you can find a hidden Manectite and a TM Thunder, so that will definitely boost some of your electric-type Pokemon. And that was cool. That was a cool little excursion. I'm not sure if there's anything else to do in the power plant, but we definitely got some fun battles in. It was a nice little side quest. But now, back to what we came here for. We've got to find this trainer. Where on earth could he be? Okay, I think we've got to cross over to the eastern side. I remember Trainer 2 being up top here on the east. It's not that trainer. Maybe it's this guy, this fisherman. Okay, no, it's not the fisherman. Let's see if there's anyone else. Ah, this guy on the motorbike. Bellamy, yes, this is the guy. And he's laughing because he beat him. And he needs 6 big malasada. So that's the same item we had to give the guy in the power plant. You buy the big malasada from this lady. This is the one I was trying to explain to you. And they're only 350 Pokemon. So buy a couple of them, buy about 10, because it seems a few people need them. And once you've bought them, come back and give it to Bellamy. He needs 6 of them. And now we can battle him. We can try and teach him a lesson. Don't cheat when you're battling, Bellamy. And he's only got 4 Pokemon, so let's see how strong they are. His first Pokemon is a level 52 Crobat. My Marowak has trained up to level 57 with the help of all the battling in the power plant. So we should make easy work of Bellamy's Crobat. I'm not sure if his other Pokemon are stronger. And of course, Bellamy uses a full restore before he can knock out the Crobat. So it looks like he's going to use the full restore 2 or 3 times. Okay, no, he uses Brave Bird and knocks himself out. My Marowak hangs in there with 1 health. Good job, Marowak. Bellamy's next Pokemon is a level 54 Gyarados, and it's Mega Evolved. we may be in trouble here. Marowak is a fire type, so I think we're gonna get knocked out. Marowak's out the fight. Now, we're gonna send out Graplocked, level 58. And he's got some super strong fighting type attacks. We're gonna try use our Z move. Hopefully we can knock it out, or at least do some solid damage. All out pummeling. Super effective. Mega Gyarados got one-shotted. My type Null has reached level 49, so it's slowly leveling up. And I also added a Teddiursa in my party just to train up, because some of my Pokemon are almost reaching the level caps. So I thought, let me bring in a new Pokemon that I can just train up, so I'm not wasting experience from battles, because once you hit the level cap, you're not going to get that experience. So you might as well add 2 or 3 Pokemon that you can train up to get some experience. You might use them later down the line. And Bellamy sent out a Hydreigon, which is a super cool Pokemon, but our Blaziken knocked it out really fast. And we've defeated him. We got a bit of Pokemoney, and our type now is evolving. Whoa! So we got a Silvally, which is awesome. My type now should be ready to fight soon. It's leveled up to level 50, and it's just learned multi-attack. And I want to let you guys know, I got this type now from our rival. Before you battle the rival for the HM Surf, if you trade Lucario, you get type Null, and I think it's a great trade. And our Teddiursa just evolved into Ursaring, so we got 2 Pokemon evolutions. We defeated Bellamy, and now we can come back and see if this guy will let us come past. You finally made it, huh? And oh yes, when you defeat Bellamy, make sure you talk to him 2 or 3 times, because you defeat him, but then talk to him again. Walk away and talk to him again, and he'll give you a piece of his hair. You need to come back and give this guy a piece of Bellamy's hair as proof that we defeated him. I defeated Bellamy and I came all the way back, and I didn't have the piece of hair. So I had to go all the way back again and talk to him again. So make sure you talk to Bellamy 2 or 3 times after you defeat him. You need that piece of hair to make it past. And now we've entered some cave. There are a couple ice puzzles and Dark Worship members to battle. But before, I was talking about Type Null and how strong it is. Yes, you do want to try trade a Lucario for Type Null, because Type Null's got a rare ability. Along the whole course of the game, you pick up little items. I think they're like memory discs or something, that you get like a memory disc for each type: fire, water, ground, poison. And only Type Null and Silvally can hold these items, and it will change the type of your Silvally, which is really cool. Not only are its stats really strong, its IV's really strong, but you can change the type as you want, which is a huge help. Like, say you're gonna battle a fire gym leader, you can give Silvally the water memory disc to hold, and then it will become a normal water type Pokemon. So you will always have the advantage in battle. And then if you're gonna battle a water type gym leader, you can give it an electric memory item to hold, and it will become an electric type. And that's really cool that you can change Silvally to any type in the game, as long as you have found the correct memory disc. So just keep that in mind, guys. That's an awesome Pokemon to add to your team. And here we have just come across the Dark Worship Leader Izac, and it looks like we have found the Gym Leader Lorena. So she's trying to protect the place and try stop the Dark Worship Leader Izac. And it looks like he's found some ancient book and he's getting all the information from the book. And Lorena doesn't want him to change history. She's trying to stop him, and Izac sends out his glalie and uses ice beam on the gym leader. No! She's frozen. She's becoming an ice block. Okay, so now the gym leader is frozen in ice. This is not good at all. We're gonna have to work through all of these Dark Worship grunts and try to get to Izac. We need to defeat him and try and rescue the gym leader. I don't know how we're gonna unfreeze her. But we made it through all of the grunts, and now it's time to teach Izac a lesson. Hopefully we can battle him. And Isaac's telling us about all the sacred Pokemon. He's trying to catch all these rare, legendary Pokemon. So he will be super strong. But whatever he catches, we're gonna defeat him. He doesn't stand a chance. Izac says we will soon hear from him. And you can choose to let Izac escape or not, and we're definitely not gonna let Izac escape. We're gonna battle him. We're gonna take him down to Chinatown. And Isaac's first Pokemon is a level 53 Typhlosion, but it is the alternate Galarian form or whatever, Hisuian form, which is really cool looking. But my Blaziken's attack are pretty effective. Izac has already used 2 full restores, so hopefully we can knock it out now in the next turn. And yes, we knock out Typhlosion, 1 down. Let's see what else Leader Izac has got in his team. Next Pokemon he sends out is a level 54 Golurk, which I believe is like a ghost-type Pokemon. We knock it out in 1 shot. Our team is looking really good at the moment. My Blaziken is really strong and fast. The next Pokemon Izac sends out is level 55 Hooper, which is a legendary Pokemon. And Blaziken knocks it out in 1 shot as well. My Blaziken is an absolute beast in this battle. Definitely the VIP MVP of this battle. And Leader Izac sends out Sableye, level 54, which Mega Evolves. The Mega Evolution looks really cool and creepy. And it finally defeats my Blaziken, but we still got 5 Pokemon out. It's time to give Silvally a try. Let's see how strong Silvally is. Silvally still doesn't have much EV points, so it's not that strong until it's defeated a few Pokemon and won a few battles. But he's hanging in there as it is. We'll see if he can carry on. And he's doing a tiny bit of damage, but his EV points are just not strong enough yet. He needs more battle experience. So let's swap out and bring Marowak in. Ooh, Marowak almost gets knocked out in 1 shot. Luckily we attack first and we knock out Sableye. Dark Worship Leader Izac. His final Pokemon is a level 53 Mimikyu, which always annoys me because your first attack does basically no damage. As you guys know, Mimikyu's got that ability which protects it from its first attack. So we send out Graplocked. We're gonna hit it and then get the disguise down, and then we can start doing some real damage. And this battle was fairly easy, thanks to Blaziken. Blaziken really knocked out everything. Okay, we've got 3 Pokemon left. I'm going to send out my Scolipede. Hopefully, Scolipede will knock out Mimikyu. And yes, super effective. Knocked out Mimikyu. We've defeated Izac again. Nothing Izac can do is going to help him. We're going to knock him out every time. Doesn't matter what Pokemon he gets, what legendary Pokemon are on his team, we're always gonna take him down. Okay, so Leader Lorena here is frozen. We have to figure a way to defrost her. So if you go back to Capri City, In the last video, I told you guys that this woman, Ruth, she's pretty important. She makes potions. So we're gonna come back to Ruth, and you need 3 items to make this potion. You should have them if you've been collecting and picking up things. But it's very easy, the 3 items that you need. And then talk to Ruth and she'll make you the potion. Come back to Lorena, and we've defrosted her. So it looks like we've defeated Izac, we've saved Lorena, and hopefully she'll go back to the gym now, and we can take her on. But we'll see what happens. Perhaps we'll take on Lorena in the next video, or perhaps we'll go back and take on Gym Leader Morgan. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna finish this one off here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until next time.